Hey YouTube, I wanted to make a quick video on knowledge, I guess, books. Having a decent amount of books, not just survival books, but gardening books and medical books and any kind of book that could help you after the power goes out, or or whatever SHTF situation that you find yourself in. These would be more helpful per se, in the wilderness. I mean, there's some stuff in here that you can use, in an urban environment, but this is mainly more for wilderness survival. But we always talk about all the equipment and stuff, but no one really mentions books that much. I think it's important to have books on different things, like I said, medical or whatever. Also, to what I've been doing is I've been finding information that I think would be useful and on the internet, and printing it out and keeping it in a binder of some sort, and making a few copies and having them in a few different places in case of losing them. But I think that's very important to have, because you can't just, I mean, if the power goes out, you can't just go on the internet and look up, how to do a stitch. You ripped, I don't know, you ripped your get home bag or something like that. There's a huge gash, and you don't know how to sew. You're out of luck. Or that's a pretty, I guess, dumb example, simple example, but there could be something a lot worse or a lot more complicated that you can't just go on the internet if the power goes down and look up. So I think it's important to have books of a major spectrum of experiences and things, like, and you don't have to go out and get 100 books, but because that can get expensive. But I like you can see, I got this book for $8.98, which isn't too bad. And this I bought a few years ago at Barnes and Noble. I think it was buy two get the third free, and this was one of the books. I got a couple other ones too, but if you look on Amazon, you get sales and stuff like that. So you can do it on the cheap, just like anything else. But I think this is important, as well as food, water, and security. But thanks for watching, and don't forget, without sacrifice, there could be no victory.